Welcome back. Now, anyone who suffers from migraines knows just how terrible they can be. In some of the more serious cases, they can even put life on hold. Medication works for many, but here's Francesca Belperio with an alternative treatment that's offering relief.
To me, it feels like, you know, it's like a band being put around your head and just being tightened.
Pressure around my head. Sometimes I'll get shooting pains at the back of my head.
They're throbbing in nature, they're often associated with nausea, often associated with visual disturbance.
Migraines, up to 1 in 12 people suffer from them. More than half are women.
They can last from about a day and a half to 3 days.
Katrina Rowe and Taryn Silver are two of the unlucky ones. Their migraines became so debilitating, the pain would leave them bedridden for days.
It made, studying impossible, and it made just getting to see my friends or going to work, it made everything just so much more difficult.
Taryn is a 22-year-old classical music student. Nighttime teeth grinding caused her severe migraines, so she resorted to relying on heavy medication for relief.
I often found that they would help for the beginning, and then afterwards I just seemed to suffer from a lot of side effects. One medication I used ruined my circadian rhythm, so I would end up becoming wide awake till about 3 in the morning.
Painkillers will not take the headache away, it will only suppress it until it's gone. A migraine has to run its course.
That was before discovering a new medical device that's raising eyebrows, both for its Star Trek appearance and promising results.
I was a bit sceptical, but just thought, wow, yeah, I'd really love to give that a go.
You just apply a self-adhesive on your forehead, and then the device induces stimulation, an electrical stimulation, during 20 minutes, and you have just to put it every day to try to prevent migraine.
It's called the Cefaly, and it works by sending electrical impulses to the part of the brain which stimulates the nervous system and that is responsible for pain relief. Patients can set it to 3 levels, one for pain, prevention and even stress.
It's really a funny sensation. You get a sort of light tingling, and what happens is you use it for about 3 minutes and then you'll stabilise it, so then you'll keep it at that level.
The latest study that was published in Neurology suggests that it works very well. It reduces the frequency of the headaches and the incidence of the headaches by up to 25%, 26%. So it's as effective in many ways as the medications that have also been studied.
Dr Leonard Rose from the Melbourne Pain Management Clinic says electrical nerve stimulation is nothing new, but the Cefaly makes it more accessible and easier to use. He, along with headache specialist Dr Peter Selvaratnam, have been trialling it on their patients.
There's very good evidence that it has an effect on the nervous system, and the treatment itself, transcutaneous nerve stimulation, has been around for many, many years, and it's been known to be very effective in a whole range of pain conditions.
I found that with patients with certain types of migraine, like episodic migraines, and certain neck-related headaches, jaw-related headaches, have found it beneficial.
It helped to break the cycle, and because it was not a drug, I was free to use it as often as I liked.
The real advantage of the device, of the Cefaly device, is that there's almost no side effects.
Belgian neurologist Dr Michelle van den Heide initiated a world-first controlled study into Cefaly neurostimulation for migraine pain. And while it was a small study, monitoring 67 patients, the results were extremely positive.
At least 50% reduction in migraine frequency. Another finding of the study was that it reduces drastically the use of analgesic in migraine patients.
For Katrina, who has suffered with migraines for 20 years, it's meant getting a migraine a fortnight to...
I won't get them like half as much anymore, maybe once every 2 months instead.
It costs around $400, and it's helped Taryn get back on song.
If you can avoid being on medication, then that's a really wonderful thing.
It's not going to work for every person who tries it, but for those people in whom it works, it's going to be convenient, it's going to be safe, and it's going to be effective.